Hey guys, it was a little too crowded at the gym today because I had to go for like 5 o'clock. So that's unfortunate, but it was way too crowded there because Crunch was like closed in the morning because of there was like a water main break that happened. So unfortunately, I had to come late. I wasn't able to go in the morning, and yeah, I think because of that, it not of Crunch not being open in the morning, a lot more people were there at 5 than like normally, and five's already crowded. So yeah, it was way too packed, and that was way unfortunate because I don't know, I was kind of too nervous to like talk. Not that I'm like nervous to talk, it was more so like I didn't want people getting mad at me for like wasting time or whatever. But I was really out here getting gains. I was sweating hard when I was doing these close grip rows. I was trying to do like a little bit of a different workout today, and it was still kind of all over the place due to people being on like machines I want to be on and stuff like that. So yeah, I think this is called pullover here. Yeah, I was doing that. So busted out some reps that way. Had no idea what weight to do it at, so I was just kind of fooling around for most of the sets. But I think I settled on like 55 or something, which was pretty good. I did my 8, 8, and 8. So it's pretty standard. But I don't know. I might have got 9 or 10 on this one. I really lost count. It was kind of a little bit all over the place. But yeah, I wanted to go to T-bar, but it was taken for this one, so I figured, oh, I'll just go over to Shrugs. And yeah, Shrug machine was open this go around, but as you can see, it was a little crowded, so I couldn't like set up in my normal spot. Almost forgot rear delts. I was talking to like the one guy I knew, and I was like, oh, you think I should do anything like backwise? I'm pretty sure I did everything. And he's like, oh, what about rear delts? I'm like, there it is. I forgot about it again. Also, I did T-bar before this, but I didn't record because on my last set, someone asked me how many sets I got left. So he was just kind of standing there waiting for me to finish, and I didn't want to be like, yo, chat, now we're on T-bar and stuff like that. But yeah, moving on into biceps now, doing some incline curl. This angle's a little wonky because of how crowded the benches were still, but around this time is when it started to die down, so that was pretty nice. Can't lie about that. But yeah, I kind of zoomed in because the original angle was kind of far away, so yeah, that was like my go-to decision with this one. And yeah, I felt I was moving it pretty good. I went to failure a lot on this one. Well, I was going failure on the last one, but the other two sets before were super slow. And then Preacher, I never know what to do with Preacher. Do I do sit it, standing, the machine? I I prefer like just doing it with the dumbbell over the machine if I can, but I'll do the machine if it's like taken. But the one guy I was talking about earlier, he's somewhat of a bodybuilder. He wants to go pro and all that. So shout out to him. Hopefully he does that. But I was like, yo, what do you think's better, the standing or the seated? Because I really don't have a preference, but like this guy's huge, so I'm like, oh, well, what do you do if you do preacher curl? And he's like, oh, I always do the seated, more stability. And I'm like, you know what? That makes sense. I'm gonna go with that one too. But yeah, aside from this, I did forearms at the end of it, but unfortunately, one of the forearms didn't. I only did two exercises for forearms. Obviously, as you can see, this one, no idea what it's called, but I did for the 20 pounds. I think it was 15 and 15 reps. I think it might be time to go up and weight with this one because my first set I was able to get like 25 or something like that. But yeah, I thought I was recording the second one, but I didn't, so I figured I'm just gonna go. And also, I kind of speak more about what happened in the last clip. I was able to use my mic, so after this clip, I'm just gonna stop, doing a voiceover and stuff like that. But yeah, aside from that, how's everyone's day going? I hope it's going pretty good. Hope your day was blessed with lots of Dr. Pepper. And tomorrow I'll be back in the morning and back to the normal standard format that we usually do. So hope you guys are ready for that, and let me know what you think of the voiceover too. Like, is this something you want to see more of, or I kind of just did this out of necessity, not more so because I wanted to, but because I had to. Well, what a day. Super busy. Finally get to use my mic. Figure I'd talk more about it later on. Well, not later on, is what it is. But I cannot wait to get rid of all this excess muscle on the side of my hips here. But yeah. I mean, I guess I'll just kind of wrap it up because I'm not too sure what I'm gonna be saying like in the video since I got a voiceover and clips probably aren't that long. But Crunch was closed yesterday, so that's why I didn't upload yesterday because well, I had a dentist appointment early in the morning, so I couldn't go in the morning. If I didn't have that dentist appointment, I could have made it. Unfortunately, I couldn't. So I had the dentist, then I had to go to work. Sold my first policy, by the way, so go me. And then I was gonna work out in the afternoon, like after work and stuff like that, after I finished eating. But there was like so Crunch is like it like rents this place. It's like I think the Wyoming Valley Mall owns it. There's like some water main break at the mall. Since there's like the break there, I guess it like somewhat affected Crunch because they closed. Apparently, it really affected them because they closed in the morning too. So I couldn't even go in the morning today. So I had to come tonight, and it sucked because I think since it was closed in the morning, it was extra crowded around 5:30, 6 o'clock ish time, super crowded. So it was hard enough to like set up a thing, and like I didn't want to annoy people too much because I'd be like talking and stuff like that, and especially I don't know, it's just kind of awkward for me because there's like a little too many people there. Yeah, I'll do a little voiceover for that, but yeah, I was just explaining what happened. I'm not going to take an off day on Sunday now for two reasons. One, I have to make up Wednesday. That was my off day for the week now, unfortunately. But two, it's like been really raining heavy here here in Wilkes-Barre, so I think my game's going to get canceled on Sunday. So if that happens, I'll just go Sunday as well, and then make up. I'm just pushing everything a day back. I was supposed to be back yesterday. Unfortunately, I couldn't, so just full day. But I still just call it back. And then tomorrow will be legs, and then chest. Push for Saturday, pull for Sunday, and then back to legs on Monday. And then I'll just be back to normal, having my off day on Sunday. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm looking forward to it, and yeah. I sold one policy on Wednesday. That was my first policy ever. So go me. I sold one today too. So double go me. Not a lot of money because it was like the shortest. They were both 10-year terms, which is like the shortest term you could get at Farmers. And the first one was 200,000, and the second one was 150,000. 150,000 is the lowest amount it could go. So I didn't make too much. Like I don't know if I calculated the commission right. I think I only made like a total of like $170 because the one girl I think was like somewhat in her 40s, so the premium was higher, so that's why I was able to get like a little more. The other girl I sold to was in like her 30s, but to be fair, technically both of them are still in underwriting, so they still have to get approved. So if they don't get approved, I get nothing. So fingers crossed they get approved for that. But yeah. I mean, that's all I got for today. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. And also, let me guys know what you think about the voiceover format because I don't think I'll do it often. It was just kind of out of necessity today because I felt kind of too awkward, doing it today with how busy it was. So I figured do a little voiceover, see how that goes. And yeah, but I got to go pick up the pasta from my grandma's house, and she probably wants to go to bed because it's already like 8 o'clock. So see you guys later.